TCU, the Horned Frogs, have made 8 straight shots. Calderon had it knocked away. Layla Vicious puts it in.
That's just inexperience. Calderon has not played very much. TCU, John.
In this building, trying to make it win number 2 at Allen Fieldhouse. Right now, they're in control, 8 to go, and they lead it by 15. Peterson knocks it down, and now the lead is 12.
Well, if you're a basketball fan, you're going to either see a shocking upset or an incredible comeback the next 8 minutes. It's going to be fun.
Peterson with 29. That's rejected. Save, and now Tiller. Peterson will try. In and out. Tiller able to save. Council. And a foul on Elmarco Jackson. Some pressure from Kansas. Jackson on Harding. Closing in on a 7-minute mark. And it will go the other way. Feed inside, and the shot is blocked.
Wow. Wow.
Great work by Edmonds. Layla Vicious got it.
Boy, Tiller had a layup, and Edmonds came out of nowhere.
For Layla Vicious, his 4th 3. And a dunk for Tiller.
He's got to do that all the time.
Pierre with Elmarco Jackson on him. Pierre fires. Rebound Robinson. Loose ball. Edmonds comes away with it. Harding can't hit, and Tiller rebounds.
Nice. Good job.
And White able to draw the foul. Trey White will go to the line and shoot 2. The last foul on Pierre, his 3rd. White not able to convert. And the lead stays at 12 for TCU. The corner, Robinson gets it to go.
What a pass. Harding. That's what we call a baseline drift.
White step back. Council left hand. And he's fouled.
Little pressure now by Kansas. It's getting late early, as they say, for KU.
TCU here in the second half. They have shot 67%.
Look how well they move that ball side to side.
Robinson unimpeded, lost the handle, but he's fouled. In the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, coverage of both games kicking off at 7:30 Eastern. Spots in the national championship on on the line. It'll be Monday, January 19th. Franny, you got predictions there?
Well, I love Ole Miss because what Lane Kiffin did to that program is a joke. And I'm rooting for Pete Golding and company.
Council a little bit strong. Bitunga grabs the miss, puts it in.
Then, of course, what Cignetti has done is historic at Indiana. Yeah, you got a mismatch. He didn't look inside.
Shot clock under 10. Pierre. Knocked away. Bitunga has it. Under 4 to go. Council lays it in.
TCU needs one more stop in a basket, and it will be bedlam here.
Robinson. Stepping through. Can't hit. White is fouled. And White knocks down the first. Rattles it home. The kid from Dallas hooks them both. It's a 9-point game. Here we go.
All right, now because of that deflection, the TCU player cannot run the baseline. Home run.
Layla Vicious up ahead. Pierre looking for help. Shot clock under 10. Robinson. Council inside. Punch knocked it away.
I'm not sure what Punch was doing or who he threw it to. And then Peterson
wasn't looking.
Watch the traps now if you're TCU.
Up ahead, Layla Vicious.
I try to find a way to find David Punch inside.
Pierre lost the handle.
See, I think Jamie Dixon is telling Punch, you got to make yourself available.
All right, so no Peterson on the floor. Where do they go?
And the first good shot that can go to the rim and try to get fouled.
White. Got it.
That ain't bad either. TCU's got 2 timeouts left, and they are out of sorts.
Foul on Kansas. Good free throw shooter. Misses that one. Toulson pulls it down. Oh, my goodness.
Run some clock. And Kansas will look to double.
The offensive glass has been the story here tonight.
I'd call timeout if I were Jamie.
Pierre. Layla Vicious.
Oh.
Dagger.
Oh, man. Bird-like. And no Peterson right now. He's got the wraps on the thighs.
McDowell got it. Too strong. Rebound, White. Council. Hangs. Hits! They're within 4.
Watch Council now. He's going to bully Harding. And a great job and a soft touch. And TCU.
And Council completes the three-point play.
On every opportunity because TCU has not handled it well.
Pierre gets it into Harding.
Here comes the trap.
Could have been a travel. Harding trapped again, and they get the foul on Kansas. 74%.
Nope. Don't have to shoot a quick three. I'd go to the basket if you don't have the look.
White, pump fake.
Now you got a foul.
Vicious the rebound and a foul.
Now, well, Vicious, 75%, John.
Lataurus Lelavicious rattles it home.
If I were Jamie Dixon, I'd call timeout on the second make. He's not gonna. He's gonna save him.
5-point game. Council spins inside. Tip home. Bajunga. Timeout. Kansas. It's a 3-point game. Harding on the baseline.
He's got a timeout.
And he calls it. It would be only their second ever win in this building. Harding moving on the baseline. They try to get it in. And it's Kansas basketball.
Does Peterson come in? And does Jamie Dixon review it? Now remember this. The officials by rule cannot review this unless Jamie Dixon asks.
TCU has challenged the out-of-bounds call.
Guess who's coming in? I would play on the outside. See, I would take all the purple jerseys and play on the three-point line and give up the layup.
Bidunga. Got to get it to somebody. Peterson.
He fouled him.
Oh, it's 3 foul shots.
He fouled him. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wow. Let's watch now. Here comes Posey. He reached in. I just don't see Peterson missing these.
He's got 30. .7 to go.
He's not missing.
He's got one more to tie this game up. For the tie.
All right, home run ball time. You got to throw it deep.
All the
He's
way
gonna throw it
down.
away. Kansas
Oh, my
ball.
goodness. It's Kansas ball. Council to inbound. 1.7 to go. Tied at 87 for the win. Oh.
haven't thrown it into punch in about a week.
And McDowell. And
usual in this building.
Missed them both. White feed inside. Flory Bidunga, a dozen points. And here in overtime, Kansas has the lead. Got them both.
Kansas going to keep the pressure on, and why not? As long as there's not a silly foul, it's bother TCU.
The Horned Frogs have not reacted well to the pressure.
And they're playing without their two big guys.
And remember, we told you into tonight, TCU did not have a player who had ever played a game in this building. Toulson inside, off the glass and in, and we're tied.
Well, the advantage they do have right now is they got 5 smalls who can drive it, but they got to guard Kansas on this end with the small lineup.
Good hands by Harding. Council now going to work inside, off the glass and in. +1, Melvin Council to the line.
Remember on Saturday, with Peterson out, he had 20 in the second half, and you see the defender Pierre just rides him.
3-point play, and Kansas leads it by that many. Pierre spinning, looking for some space. Lelavicious, step back, 3.
And got a foul?
Rattles it home. Cramps he's been dealing with in his calves. Toulson second. Got them both.
Well, public service announcement, no Peterson. Mob.
Bidunga, couple of ball fakes, too strong.
I would go inside to punch if I could. Look at this.
Off his leg, out of bounds. It's a turnover. Left in the game. White. Bidunga the rebound. Bidunga the putback. Toulson tries.
Use some clock and then drive it.
Council now. Hesitation. Now Marco Jackson, shot clock under 10. Council working on Toulson. Kansas by 3. And a foul on TCU. Yeah, the 50% free throw shooter knocks it down.
Good hustle.
The Duga.
Clock. You don't need a shot.
Shrewd play there by Melvin Council Jr. Running some clock. Jump stop. Off the glass and in. Pierre will try. And hits.
Oh, he got a steal. He didn't. Oh, he swung and missed.
Trey White off the feed from Council. Harding hits.
Look at this. Now you have to think about fouling after a trap.
Jamari McDowell to inbound. Finds Marco Jackson. Jackson steps through. Up ahead in Council and a foul. He was quiet for a lot of this game, but delivered some big shots down the stretch. That's a big miss.
Kansas still bringing some pressure. TCU does not need a goal. He threw it away.
He threw it away. Man. TCU just coming apart.
Watch Pierre now. He's going to reach out like he's going to throw it. And he had one hand on the basketball.
Well, here tonight, the Kansas Jayhawks showing why they have one of the great home court advantages.
They do.
In all of college sports.
But I'll tell you, they've got the crowd going because of that defense.
Yep. Harding, kick out, and Pierre. Now he tries and hits.
Wow, here we go. Look at this. Now you got to really pressure quickly and foul quickly.
And they foul McDowell. Jamari McDowell. McDowell gets the first.
If you're Kansas, no fouls.
Gotta go here. Robinson. And Kansas pulls it out. Bill Self can't believe it. What a win for the Jayhawks.